Hey there, this is John from johnloomer.com, and today I am going to talk to you about the anatomy of a Facebook page. I just created my page today, and I've created many others in the past, but so this is just a work in progress. I want to use it as a test case example for you. I go over a lot of other details in the article. If you go to johnloomer.com, you'll be able to find it there. I want to focus on a few things within this video tutorial. First is the welcome page, which is really probably the most important thing. When a new user comes to your page, you want to have a welcome page to grab their attention. Probably the most important thing with that welcome page is the call to action. So click like, you're going to see that in most cases there's something similar to that with the arrow pointing to where the like button would be. And also, I'm not a designer, but this is kind of the best I could do. I feel pretty good about it so far. But have some imagery. There's a lot of text in mine, but for a purpose, really. I mean, this kind of reflects my style, and so this is my welcome page. But sticking along the lines of iframes and imagery and everything else. So I created several other iframes. If you look to the side, the first is basically pulls in an RSS from my site of Facebook tutorials, and this will be populated with many more links in the future. And one thing with the iframes is they're kind of slow. But so right now I just had these three tutorials in there now, so it links really well to my blog. People pull up my blog entries this way. Also, if you want to know what it is I can do for you, what type of services, I created an iframe for that. And again, I'll show you more detail on how I do this otherwise, but so yeah, if you want to learn more about digital marketing analysis, you click on that, bring it up, click get a quote, and that'll bring up another iframe. So this is all just iframe. So it's a good way to connect to your site and make your Facebook page much more dynamic. In terms of imagery, something to keep in mind. I mean, my photo obviously is boring because it's just me. But your profile photo can be up to 180 by 540 pixels, which seems enormous. But Starbucks is an example of a page that usually is a pretty big profile photo, as you see. And just one of those things you have to weigh the benefits of it. Obviously, it pushes down the links on the side, but it's kind of cool. It stands out too. Now, if you do that, make sure that you edit your thumbnail, because your thumbnail is gonna be a square. Obviously, it's 50 by 50. So if you don't pay attention to that, you might end up capturing a very poor image that you don't want to display, and it'll reflect poorly on your brand every time you post something. So to do that, and you probably know, but you click on that edit info, then you go to profile photo or profile picture, and then edit thumbnail. So that's something to look at. But beyond that, I mean, there's a lot of other things we're going to go touch on later. I guess another one real quick is your business, your basic information about your business. Just make sure that you complete whatever information is applicable. To me, a lot of this isn't, but for you, make sure you complete what makes sense for you. Definitely the website. Brag about yourself, and by all means proofread, spell correctly, use proper grammar, punctuation, because it reflects poorly on your brand if you don't. So keep that in mind, because if they don't, once they go to your welcome page, chances are they're going to check out your company info and make sure it's good. Alright, so in future tutorials we're going to talk about your strategy now that you have your page. How are you going to engage with your fans going forward? But for more on this tutorial and others, make sure you go to johnloomer.com. Thank you.